Now, one of the things that most of you or most of the new investors are patiently waiting to see is, of course, if whether will Nio deliver the 250,000 vehicles which they set for themselves in 2023. Now, ladies and gents, today Shanghai, or the Shanghai Auto Show, finally commenced in China. And ladies and gents, before that event commenced, we read that the Nio CEO was being interviewed by various people. And one of the questions which were asked there was that if whether Nio will be able to produce or double sales when comparing to, of course, the sales they generated in 2022. And that is, of course, to deliver the 250,000 vehicles for the year 2023, which they set for themselves. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, we heard from the Nio CFO who indicated or who assured people that they still believe that they will achieve the 250,000 vehicles for the year 2023. And that, obviously, looking at the models that are coming, I definitely think that it is not completely out of the way, because they're looking at the fact that obviously Nio has already delivered over 31,000 in the Q1. It simply means that for the rest or for the remaining months, Nio need to find themselves delivering over 210,000 vehicles, or around 220,000 vehicles rather, to be able to meet their expectations of delivering 250,000 vehicles in 2023. So yes, we heard that the Nio CEO was interviewed, and he did respond to that question of saying that they still believe that they are going to deliver 250,000 vehicles in 2023, or double sales, of course, and that is the sales of over 122,000 they reported in 2022. So I'm very excited. The fact that the CEO reassured or made that statement once again, that made me to be very excited, because I know that the more we are seeing the CEO together with other Nio top executives confirming that they are targeting 250,000 vehicles for this year, makes me to be really excited. And looking at the Nio ES6, which was unveiled just today, ladies and gents, I cannot even refuse, I cannot, of course, doubt that Nio will be able to produce the 250,000 vehicles they've set for themselves, because seen on the screen, the ES6, guys, it's quite a beauty. There are so many of the investors, or some of the retail investors, are indicating that this car is going to not only do well, but it might also steal the sales of the Nio ES7 or EL7. I mean, I won't be surprised, because like you see on the screen, this car is quite a beauty, and this is one of the cars, as per my yesterday's video, that sells quite well in Nio, or that sold really well when the time that Nio was still selling their NT 1.0. Now, to get to see that the NT 2.0 ES6 was finally unveiled today, and it is quite a beauty, I have no doubt in my mind that this is a car that Nio can easily see deliveries almost of 20,000 on a month-to-month, because it is quite a beauty, I must say. Now, before we forget, the absolutely already know that this video is just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. Now, I really appreciate if you can just hit the likes button if you do enjoy the content that I'm giving you about Nio, or about the Nio CEO confirming or reassuring those that were interviewing him that Nio still targets or still sees themselves delivering 250 or over 240,000 vehicles for the year 2023. I know for now, yeah, it's really hard to picture or to see Nio delivering such numbers, but like I've been saying, I would really like to see the kind of deliveries that Nio will be delivering from Q3, and those deliveries from Q3 are very important, because they are the ones that will tell us if indeed Nio will, of course, get to their target of 250,000 vehicles or not, because by then I would assume that Nio would have, of course, launched all of their NT 2.0 models, and they will be selling 8 models, or they will have an option of selling 8 models, which is something that is incredible, and something that I personally believe that it will definitely boost their, of course, deliveries. Now, one of the vehicles that is yet to be unveiled is the new 2023 Nio ET7. this is the first sedan that Nio started selling in their company, which is something that is quite interesting to see. The facelift or the 2023 Nio ET7 and check how it looks like. But I know it's quite a beauty. I mean, overall, me and you, one thing that we can definitely agree on is that Nio makes beautiful cars. That there's no doubt about that. Nio cars are just beautiful. And of course, the kind of services that of course they produce or they bring to those that buy the Nio cars, it's out of this world. I mean, just to show that a lot of the people or consumers that buy the Nio cars are really enjoying, of course, or really enjoy not only the cars but the service that Nio provides. Just yesterday, just before the Shanghai show commenced, we read news of saying that there were Nio existing customers that of course they will be telling of course those that want to buy Nio about their experience, about how Nio is, which that to me tells me that Nio is a good vehicle to own, which is why we get so many of the of course Nio existing users or customers attracting or being the one to do the explanation to those that want to buy the Nio cars. So yes, I know that delivery wise Nio might not be delivering as many people want, but this is a company which is just set to do very well, and I cannot wait to see the kind of deliveries that will come, especially from the Nio ES6, which was unveiled today when of course the Shanghai Auto Show commenced. I cannot wait to see the kind of deliveries or the kind of vehicles they will be selling only on this model. I mean, the ET5 is one of the vehicles that Nio it's selling very well, and I personally believe that the 23,000 vehicles on a month to month that obviously Nio needs to start producing on average makes me to be really excited on what's coming ahead, because on average, like I said, Nio needs to produce at least 23,000 vehicles to of course get to their target of doubling the sales of 2022 or the deliveries they generated or reported in 2022. So do I think Nio is going to pull this through and deliver 23,000 vehicles and get to their target average? For now, maybe in the Q2, no. I don't think they will. I don't think in the Q2 we'll see a month where probably Nio gets to that figure, but they will be getting closer and closer. But in the Q3, that's when I believe that easily Nio will be able to deliver maybe over 23,000 on a month to month, which obviously, like I said, the Q3 is the only quarter that to me I will be able to make a conclusion if whether Nio will be able to beat or meet their guidance, and that is the guidance of them or seeing a total deliveries of around 250,000 vehicles for the year 2023. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit the like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me. And before you load the boat to increase your holdings onto the new stock, please do make sure that you do your own due diligence, so that at least you don't panic sell when you see this stock dropping sharply. I mean, there are so many, or there are some of the retail investors who are thinking that Nio is gonna go back to $7 per stock. I don't know if that will happen, but if should it happen, I'm going to definitely obviously increase my holdings, because I know this is a company which is just set for greatness. This is a company that its fundamentals, its future prospects will propel it to flourish in the air, and the share price will also recover the moment we start seeing Nio delivering these 23,000 vehicles on a month to month, or just even over 20,000 per month. It is the moment we are going to see, of course, a lot of retail investors coming to load the boat to this new stock, because they know that blue sky is coming. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.